If you've ever had a craving for pineapple, but you don't live in Florida and have it readily, what are our options?
In Iowa, where I live, we can grow zucchini by the bushels full. There's a joke when you go to church in the summer in Iowa, you lock your cars to prevent people from gifting you zucchini that you don't want. What we do is we can our zucchini in pineapple juice and make like a mock pineapple.
Welcome to our Forjars kitchen, and today with us we have Ruthann Zimmerman.
It's so nice to be here. You can find more about me and my family at Homesteading with the Zimmermans on YouTube.
Definitely check them out. I absolutely loved checking out their stories. What are some recipes that you have used mock pineapple in? And are there any recipes on your YouTube channel?
So I've used mock pineapple in like a pineapple upside down cake, and that one's on our channel. And I've also used it in like a hummingbird cake, which gets asked for pineapple. And I've used my mock pineapple. Now, I have not gone as far as using it on pizza because I have some very refined palates in the family, and they would take a look at it and they would notice that it looks a little suspicious and they would call me out on it.
Are those the refined palates of 10-year-olds and 9-year-olds?
Yes, you know exactly the refined palates I'm talking about. When I use the summer squash or zucchini, I oftentimes will scrape the seeds out because it visually looks more like pineapple when they can't see those zucchini seeds in your mock pineapple. So we're gonna simmer our chopped zucchini in the pineapple and lemon juice and sugar, and that's gonna help the zucchini take on the flavor of the pineapple. We're going to add 3/4 cup of lemon juice.
So we have before us all of our canning supplies that we need, and then our mock pineapple. We added pineapple juice, lemon juice, and then some sugar into the zucchini, and we simmered it for 20 minutes.
We're just going to take a ladle. You're gonna take the chunks of zucchini or pineapple, and you're gonna make sure that you've got some of your liquid and your chunk zucchini, and we're gonna put them into the jars, and we're gonna fill them to 1/2 inch of headspace. Here is what's so nice about the Forjars canning funnel is you don't need an extra piece because right here you can tell your headspace. So we need 1/2 inch of headspace. When my jar is about this full, I'm gonna make sure that I'm getting a lot of liquid, and I'm just gonna fill it the rest of the way with the liquid to make sure that all the pieces of zucchini are under the liquid. Now some of them are going to float. You're not gonna worry about those. Next, we're gonna wipe down the rims of our jars with some white vinegar. This is especially important when you're canning something with grease because the white vinegar will cut through the grease. But for the pineapple, do you like how I'm always naughty when I say pineapple because I'm like, am I lying if I say this is pineapple? We are mostly just making sure there's no sugar or sticky residue on the rim. And we're gonna water bath these, so we're making sure to turn our rings just finger tight. No more than finger tight because you need for some air to escape as it's boiling in the water bath.
We are gonna water bath these for 15 minutes. Your water temperature matches the temperature of your product. And there goes Ruth being superhuman, touching the hot jars.
Okay, so we're not gonna start timing this until it's at a full rolling boil. We're gonna bring it to a boil and then we're gonna start timing it. So now that our timer's done, we are going to remove our zucchini pineapple from the boiling water. The zucchini pineapple is kind of like something pickled, so it's really gonna take on more of the pineapple flavor the longer it sits. So personally, I like to let mine sit on the shelves for 2 weeks before I use them. This would be where you use chunk pineapple, right? Because it's chunked. If I have a recipe that calls for crushed pineapple, I would just take my immersion blender and blend up the chunks, and then I have crushed pineapple. So now you know what to do with all of those zucchinis so you don't have to burden your neighbors with them.
So thank you for joining us at our Forjars kitchen. Don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming exciting videos.